Hey guys, welcome back to Sincerely Kimmy. I am coming to you today because I want to just have a real sit down, old-fashioned YouTube conversation. And I want to talk about being insecure and being over 40 years old and also following your dreams. Like, I want to talk about getting out of the bubble, getting out of the mindset of thinking because you've hit a certain age, whatever that age is for you, that now you can't pursue what it is that you love, or getting to a point that you feel like, oh, I have responsibilities, which we all have responsibilities. I mean, college age students, you have responsibilities. If you're in college, you have classes, high school, you have high school classes, and adults, of course, we end up having more responsibilities the older we get. But at the end of the day, it's like, are you gonna let all those, day-to-day adulting things, responsibilities stop you from dreaming? And I'm not saying that we gotta like drop everything, quit your job and go do whatever it is you're dreaming of doing, but I also do believe in finding a way to make it happen. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because I wish someone would have had this conversation with me a long time ago. It took me till 39 to really go after my dream, and actually it was only, I want to say 40, because I was 2 weeks before my 40th birthday and my husband kind of shoved me into my dream, which is being an actress, and the thing was, for Christmas he bought me a gift, and the gift was improv classes. And he was like, I don't want you to look back and wonder what if. I don't want you to be 80 years old and wondering, oh gosh, if I would have pursued that, would I have, like, what would have become of it? You know what I mean? And for me, I was like, I was so grateful that he did it, but I was so scared, because then in my head, I was excited about the opportunity, but the other part of me was, well, what if I don't like it? And all I've done was, I never told anybody but my mom and my husband that I wanted to be an actress. But I was like, this is real now. Like I have to go to this class. And what if I do it and I'm scared and I stink at it? Like, I had all these insecure thoughts in my head. So for me, once I got to that class and I was able to just, get through, not even the whole first class, just even once I was there, the teacher was amazing. Everyone, there were several other people that were there it was their first time ever taking acting classes. It was people there that were older than I was, and I was thinking, I'm 40 and I'm getting ready to start acting classes. Like, are you crazy? And but I was so proud of myself for not letting fear stop me from taking that class. And I can tell you, oh my gosh, I was so excited, and I was like, this is what I want to do. Like, I had been waking up, like it was an awakening, and I could not stop thinking about just wanting to act. So I took that class, and I took another class, and then I took another class. And after that, I said, okay, what's the next step? So then I was like, I'm going to audition. So I put myself out there, submitted myself for something, got it. The first gig that I ever did professionally, because I had done a couple of other things, but it was just kind of like some things that fell in my lap. But honestly, I think it was God directing me, because long story short, I had actually met Robert Townsend in my late 20s and had an opportunity to just ask him some things. And I was like not ready for that moment when it happened. I wasn't prepared for meeting him, but I always remembered the wisdom. And fast forward a few years, about 15 years later, I had an opportunity to tell him thank you when I went to the American Black Film Festival in Miami a few years ago for just all the advice and wisdom. And he said he remembered, but I don't really believe he remembered. But it was just cool that full circle I was able to say thank you, because he parted some really good wisdom on me when I was about 28 years old, and I wasn't ready for it, but I always remembered it. And I felt like God has always had me on the path of my dream. It's just me actually putting some action behind it, and and putting the work in. And so I ended up like getting my agent because of that casting director that I worked for in that particular project. And I was with that agent for 7 years, had, so many opportunities. I've done a lot of work, and it's just been incredible to be able to do those things, and still very like fearful in the journey, like scared and insecure. And then the next part of that is I had to teach myself, because I think in our society where there's so much social media and there's so many like ways of just seeing everyone else's life, that I can get insecure, because I'm like, wow, well, they're doing this and they're doing that, and maybe I'm not good enough, and maybe, I don't know, should I be doing this? But then I had to teach myself, stop. Don't do that, because what God has for me is for me, and nobody can take that away. And so once I started learning that, then I started cheering for my other peers, that if we end up in the same casting room, only one of us can get it. And that's okay. I'm happy for them, because that's not what God had for me. But it has allowed me to, it's funny how your dreams can help you grow as a person. For me, I'm thinking, oh, it's just about what I'm passionate about, what I really want to do. But it also has allowed me to grow up as a human being, And so I just sharing that little bit, and and I'm still on my journey, and I'm still learning, and I'm still growing. But I just don't want us to be women or men, that just feel like we're stuck. And even if you can't like walk away from your job, because I mean, to be honest, I'm grateful. I have my little side hustle of, what I do, but I'm grateful. My husband is like the breadwinner, and he's supportive, and I don't want to sit and act like that's not real, because that's real for me. But at the end of the day, whether he's providing or not, he couldn't give me the courage to step out, and follow my dream. And he could encourage me by buying the lessons, but he couldn't make me do it. It had to be something that was within me, and I had to have the fight to want to do it, and also want to put in the work. And I continue to put in the work. I start classes on the 14th, and I just want to keep growing and growing, and I just want to be the best actress that I can be. I don't want to be the best actress, because what is that? You know what I mean? Everybody has their favorite actress. But I want to be the best that God has instilled in me, and I want to work my butt off to get to that. And I still get scared. I still go to auditions, and I get nervous, or I tape my auditions, and I get nervous taping myself, But at the end of the day, I'm so happy, because I am living my dream, and I'm not waiting until I get to I make it. You know what I'm saying? I am living my dream, and I am having a blast. Do I want more? Oh gosh, yes. But I refuse to not push myself. It's like the more you get a piece of that dream, the more you want. And so I just want to encourage you, like, don't ever let your age, don't let your circumstances or anything stop you. Even if it's just doing a tiny bit, if it's even just like reading a book about something you might be passionate about, just getting a little spark, then do it. Like, you don't have to like walk away from everything, but at least, allow yourself the opportunity to investigate, and a little bit of investigating leads to, who knows what. It opens us up. We're opened up to all the possibilities when we allow ourselves to just connect with what we really feel, what it is we really want to do, and what drives us. And honestly, we make other people around us happy when they see that we're genuinely happy about what we're doing. So that is it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. I would love to know, like, what's your dream? What are you passionate about? I would love to know, or if you have some tips for different ways that you have gone after following your dreams, then let me know in the comment section and let everybody else know, because I just love that we are a community that chats with one another and chats. Is that chat? Chat with one another. Chats, yeah. Anyway, we talk to one another. So I just want to know if you're one of those people who are stuck and feel like you need some directions. Maybe we can help each other. But that is everything. Oh yeah, and I am on Instagram if you guys want to catch up with me there. I post there probably more often than anywhere else, and of course I'm on Facebook, and yeah, that's it. So, and it also too, if you want to check out some of the stuff that I've done, you can click on my IMDb page, and the link is in my Instagram bio. So that is it. That's everything. And I want to hear about your dreams and what inspires you. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. So until next time, sincerely, Kimmy.